You know that feeling that grabs you when you find yourself a little bit elevated? When you need that one dish that has just the right amount of culinary chaos. We're hitting the streets, searching high and low to bring you the best places with the dopest dishes. Welcome to 420 Eats. So I'm not in Philadelphia. I can't hit Pat's. I can't hit Gino's. What I can find at 13th and Peoria in Tulsa, Oklahoma is a place that brings Philadelphia straight to the 918. Yep, you got it. We're at Phat Philly's. So everybody knows Philadelphians have laid claim to one of the most iconic sandwiches in the history of sandwiches as being their own. And luckily for Tulsans, there's a cat in Midtown that has set up shop, earned a degree straight off the streets of Philly, and is bringing us the Philly Cheesesteak sandwiches like nobody else can even think about doing. Here we are at Phat Philly's 13th and Peoria. I'm sitting down with the man, Jason. This is the man that hatched this plan. This is the man that brought it to T-Town. So, how long you been in business, Jason?
Oh, Phat Philly's been in business since 2005. I guess that's 15 years.
Yeah, let's go with 15. Let's just round it up to 15.
No wonder I got so much gray hair.
Explain to us the concept behind the Rastafarian theme.
Well, I mean, not only I, but a lot of people like reggae music, and not a lot of places play it. But the real reason was I learned a little head trick back in the day that colors can change moods, or accompany moods, and the gold, red, and green all have something to do with hunger or appetite or something like that.
Right on. Okay, there you have that. So it's got a purpose and it's just trendy. So let us know, man. We're here today. It's actually 420 that we're filming this. Have you guys always been a 420 friendly company?
Oh, for sure. We always are 420 friendly. We don't. Since we moved into our new building, we haven't really had a big throwdown on 420. Back in the day, it was thousands of people down at that little building. We had a stage out back, and every 420, I don't know why or how it happened, but I think it's because we had good bands and stuff like that.
See, maybe we need to put that back into effect for next year, man.
All right, I'm down with that.
You guys, this is a place to be, man. 420 friendly company right in the middle of Midtown Tulsa. You guys get down to 13th and Peoria, see Jason, see the crew, put some Phat Phillies in your life. You're welcome. Jason and his crew are bringing it legit. Like, it's impossible to get a more authentic Philly cheesesteak sandwich in Tulsa than you can find at Phat Philly's. It just can't be done. And here is why. Okay, so Jason, there's a couple things that make Phat Philly's off the chain, sets it apart from everybody else. So tell me what those couple things are.
Well, there's quite a few things actually, but one of the main things is the type of bread that we use. And I think almost everybody in Philadelphia uses this roll. It's called an Amoroso roll. Very few people can make this type of bread. You see all the bread in here now, it just looks like a normal roll.
Right.
But after this comes off, all this bread inside will disappear, and you'll just have the shell on the outside holding all the meat and cheese and vegetables in there. So it's an excellent bread. It can get a little damp and hold, and it's an incredible type of bread.
We're going for authenticity, folks, just like they do in Philly. What else you got up your sleeve over there, bud?
Oh, another thing we could talk about is Cheese Whiz. You ask half Philadelphians, some of them say that provolone is a Philly, but most of them know that a real Philly cheesesteak is made with Cheese Whiz. And not everybody likes Cheese Whiz, so we offer all types of cheese here, but this is the crack that brings them back.
Crack that brings them back. Cheese Whiz special rolls. You guys, it doesn't get any better than this. Get down to Phat Philly's, man. Put a Philly sandwich in your life. Thank your mama while you're at it, okay? Boom. So, a quick history lesson. Back in the 30s, this hot dog vendor gets some beef from a butcher, decides to grill it up and put it on an Italian roll. In doing so, he hatched what we now know as the beginnings of the Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Now, fast forward to the mid-60s when a cat named Joey decides to open up a joint named Gino's and start capitalizing on the popularity of this sandwich. This was the birth of Pat's versus Gino's cheesesteaks. A common argument that you have among Philadelphians anytime you bring up the subject of this sandwich. All that knowledge and history is getting put to good use here at Phat Philly's in the middle of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Man, straight off the streets of Philadelphia right here. That's what that smells like. Straight off the streets of Philly. I mean, these bad boys are the real deal. I'd feel comfortable putting a cheesesteak sandwich up from Phat Philly's head to head with anybody else's version of this sandwich. Man, when you find yourself a little elevated, you got that need for a little Philly cheesesteak in your life, that's the one to have. Phat Philly's, folks. Get down here. They're open till 4 a.m. Friday night, Saturday night, 4 a.m. Make it happen. And on top of good eats, if you want a nice glass of wine or a cold beer, including PBR on tap, well, this is the spot you can sit down and get it. And if a Philly cheesesteak isn't your jam, they got you covered. They've got wings, burgers, salads, and even a fat dog. I'm here with Tanner. Tanner, how often you hit Phat Philly's, man?
As often as I can, man.
You didn't go for the typical Philly cheesesteak sandwich. What do you got going on here?
So this is a fat dog. It's just a Nathan's all beef hot dog with all the trimmings of a normal Phat Philly.
So see, not only do they have Philly sandwiches for your life, you can get a fat dog. On top of all the incredible main dish items you can get at Phat Philly's, they're serving up some side items that are completely gonna blow your mind. They're topping tater tots and waffle fries with chili and cheese in this joint, and it is completely next level stuff. And if you want a straight game changer, have them top those fries with jack cheese.
He's not even going to talk. He's just eating.
This is the epitome of dude food right here. The epitome of it. Hands down, this should be a favorite spot of yours in Tulsa. Between the cheesesteaks, the fat dogs, and the side items, you can't go wrong with this place. Oh, and they're open till 4 a.m. on the weekend. That's it for this episode. You guys find yourself in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but you want a little Philadelphia in your life? Get down to 13th and Peoria and hit Phat Philly's. Until we see you guys next time, you guys always get out there, medicate responsibly, enjoy some elevated eating, and we'll see you on the next episode of 420 Eats. Brought to you by the great folks at Gorilla Grow Tent. As well as our buddies from Red Dirt Sungrown Cannabis.